Hi everyone, and welcome back to Memory Lane Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make the 6x6 mini flip-flap album with pockets. Here is a list of supplies that you will need. Whoops, I meant to say liquid glue, but liquid glass will work too. The numbers in red indicate where to score. Turn your 12x12 cardstock around and score again. Next, fold on all the scored lines. Next, you're going to cut away the 1/4 inch rectangles that I have shaded here. The best way to cut in this tight spot is to use your X-Acto knife. This is how it should look once all 4 rectangles are cut away. In all 4 corners and about 1 inch away from the score line, cut away each of the corners. This is how it should look once all 4 are done. These will now be called tabs. Next, trim off the corners of your tabs, taking off the triangle tips. This is how it should look once it is completed. This will now be called your foundation piece. Please put this aside for the next step. Score both your 6x12 pieces at 3, 9, and 9 1/8 inch. Fold on the score lines with one side being flat and the other side having a double fold. With the foundation facing up, adhere the tabs to the center of the 6x12 piece with the 1/8 inch double fold away from you. Place the glue in the tabs and along the bottom edge of the fold. Adhere together, making sure to line up edges and that the new flaps fold with ease. This is how it should look once you have it adhered together. You have just created your first pocket in your flip-flap album. Don't forget to make sure that your new flaps will fold easily inward. Next, unfold the bottom flap of your foundation piece and make sure the tabs are facing up. Now grab your second 6x12 piece with the 1/8 inch hinged double fold facing toward you. You will be gluing on the back side of your 6x12 piece with your scored folds facing up. Remember to place your glue close to the scored line and also on your tabs. This is how it should look with your pocket on the underside or outside. Make sure that your folds are squared up. Fold the right side under. Fold the right side under again. Now fold the left side over. Left side folded over and set aside. This is how it looks. Next, score all 4 6x6 3/4 cardstock pieces at 6 inches and 6 1/4 inches. Then cut off the corners as we did previously on the foundation piece, leaving the triangles off. This will now become your tabs. And here you are with all 4 ready to go. Now it is time to grab your foundation piece with the top facing up. It's no pockets facing on the outside. Place glue on the inside fold of the tab and close along to the edge and the score line. Adhere to the foundation as shown here. The tab is placed under the foundation. This is how it should look from the top, and this is how it should look from the bottom. Make sure that your new flap closes and is squared up along with the foundation piece. Fold over 2 times into the closed position. This is the first fold, and this is the second fold. This will become the front of your album. Flip the foundation over so that the front is now on the table. Working with your 6x6 3/4 piece, place glue on the outer part of the tab, as shown here. Attach the inside between the 2 flaps, making sure it's squared up. Repeat the process on the opposite side of the one that we had just created, making sure to square it up. And this is how it should look on the inside. As you can see, both the flaps on the right and left. Again, fold pages over to make sure that all things are squared. And then close it up. Next, flip open the foundation to where the pocket will be on the right. Repeating the same process as before, adhere the tab to the left side in between the two flaps. Next, fold and close, making sure it is all lined up. With your front facing up, open up the flaps. It should move to the left when opening. We will be working with the top and bottom flaps in the center. Set aside the foundation while we make the hinges to attach the 6x6 pieces. Score all 1x3 pieces at 1/2 inch. This is how they should look once they are all scored. Next, cut off the corner triangles on all of your scored pieces. This is how they should all look. These are the final pieces we will be working with. We are almost done making the album. Working with the top flap, glue the hinge to the inside of both sides, making sure not to go past the score lines as shown here. This is how it should look once the hinges are attached. Glue the other side of the hinges and place glue along the bottom of the score line of your flap as well. Adhere your 6x6 cardstock. This will create a pocket on the outer side of your page. Repeat the same process to the bottom flap on the outside of the flap. This is how it will look once both flaps are completed. Continue to adhere hinges and 6x6 cardstock to all 3x6 flaps, positioning the pockets on whatever side you choose. Your album is now complete. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will answer them as best as I can. And don't forget to check out the finished product video. It is called the 6x6 Mini Flip Flop Album with Pockets Finished Project.